It's giving very much luxury, very much like it's giving black women luxury, and that's not my, I can't budget that. I can't budget spending that much on makeup.
Maybe you're always on my mind. I think about you all the time.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Elizabeth, if you didn't already know. So today I am coming back after a long time. Yeah, I understand it's been a while. I have no excuse other than like I just needed to take a break and come back refreshed, and like I think I was pushing really hard because quarantine time was insane, and honestly like none of us would have expected COVID to last as long as it did. We all thought it would be 2 weeks, and now look at us still in quarantine, I guess. Today I'm going to bring you guys my everyday foundation routine. This is kind of what I've been doing recently that I just have been in love with. Like this whole routine is perfect. It's smooth, it's brown, it's nude, and it's just so me. Like at this point in my life, I'm working a lot and I want something easy, quick, and like just glam, but then the perfect amount of natural and neutral. Yes, it is every day. I try my best to keep it every day. I feel like my mood is just way more boosted and I can be more productive when like I wake up and my makeup looks good and I feel good, and then like you don't have to worry about, you know, little insecurities that you may have with like your everyday look. So I personally love everyday glam, and this has been my go-to everyday glam, even like night out glam. Like it's just been the glam that I've been sticking to, and the base is perfect. I've taken, you don't even understand how many years I've been trying to find the perfect base, and recently I picked up 2 products that have made my base a dream. So without too much talking, let's get into the video. I'll talk while I do it, and all the products I use will be listed down below. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with is this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. This one right here, this setting spray, I rate it like a 50 out of 10. This has recently been like, okay, Charlotte Tilbury has always been an inspiration for me, but I never used any of her products. I just was like standoffish about it. I wasn't like all for it. Like it took me a long time because her products are really on the pricier side. They're really expensive, and like just out of my like capacity of how much I'm willing to spend at Sephora, 2 products I spent on Charlotte Tilbury were $100 Canadian. It's giving very much luxury, very much like it's giving black women luxury, and that's not my, I can't budget that. I can't budget spending that much on makeup. This setting spray, when I tell you, I did my makeup in the day, went out with my friends at night, went to bed in my makeup. I didn't clean it. Yeah, I know that's bad. When I woke up in the morning, tell me why my makeup looked freshly done. I wore it till like 3. So this is like 24 plus hours wear. My under eyes did not even crease. Like that's this, you know, the Urban Decay, that was my staple. This is not my staple. So enough ranting about it. I'm just going to spray. So after I spray that first, and I found spraying it first kind of just gives me like a tacky base. Like it's kind of sticky a little bit, and just makes all my makeup stick and hold onto my face. So I'm going in with my Hydro Boost SPF sunscreen, and it's hydrating, and then it's also an amazing sunscreen, especially with how the sun is acting up in Canada. We had like 3 heat waves. Recently, a favorite of mine for my brows has been going in with the Bedhead by TG Hardhead Hairspray. I initially bought this for my wigs. It's amazing on wigs. Like your wig will last, your wig will not lift. So I just put that on any spoolie. But this is the 274 straight brush from Makeup Forever. It's perfect for doing my brows. So I'm gonna go in with my, okay, this has always been a favorite, MAC. I'm a MAC girl now. Like for my kit, 80% of it is MAC. Remember like back in the days, Nigerian community, you guys can relate, when our moms were up, like MAC was it, bro, for moms. This is the Studio Fix Concealer. This is another favorite. I actually got my perfect shade now. I like a nice light under eye, but I think I need 2 concealers to do that. So this is like my concealer that's like the perfect under eye highlight for me, and this is in the shade NC50. So now it's the moment you've all been waiting for, my base. This is the first time I finished a foundation where it literally is empty. The Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. So it brightens, smooths, firms, it hydrates, and even out. And that is literally every single thing that it promises is what this foundation does. Watch this. I'm just gonna do half of the face. I always use a flat brush. It's just like an Amazon flat brush. And then the little bit of discoloration I have is gone. So I'm gonna just do the same over here. There's a little bit of white paint, but it's not gonna affect it. I'm just gonna kind of blend it all in. And I just love how it goes on. I do like a patting motion, but I also do a rubbing motion because I really want to even out my skin. So once all of that is blended, I go in with my concealer and just kind of do my regular under eye. The thing with MAC concealers is they dry like this. So I let it sit a little bit, and then I'll go to the side that I applied first, blend that, move to the next, and again just kind of follow in that same routine so that everything's kind of drying and being set in the same time frame. So after I blend out that concealer, this is another favorite of mine. I actually just bought the travel size just so I can see if I actually like it, and it fits really nice in my purse. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting powder, but it's like the airbrush, I'll put the name on the screen, but it's like an airbrush just like setting powder, and this is in the shade number 3 tan. Bro, this is everything for my under eyes. When I tell you airbrushed, this is airbrush. So I just use this to set my under eye only thing, and then I'll also pat on my lid. So I literally just press and set, and this literally makes my face so airbrushed and smooth. And then I'll even go in and just kind of use it to carve out, like reverse contour and carve out my cheekbones. I will go over and set the rest of my face with the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in the shade NC55. It's really pretty tan taupey color. This also adds to the whole airbrush effect, makes my contour blend flawlessly, and adds a little bit extra coverage on top of my foundation. It also acts like the perfect safety net for any oil you're gonna get. And I do brush it over my eyebrows just to make sure they're in place and baked and not gonna get oily, because my brows do get oily. So once everything is set, I go in with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I use this as my bake. And then when I bake on top of a set under eye, this gives you that perfect airbrush finish under eye, perfect amount of brightness, and depending on how you press this powder in, you can gauge how bright and how prominent you want your under eyes to be. And I do go in and still just kind of lightly brush it to reverse contour. I go in with my Warrior 2 palette, and I will literally use that as a contour. It's the perfect balance of brown and like warm tones, so it gives me exactly what I need. And then I'll push it into my temples, and then a little bit right here just to give me that nice sharp bone look. And then as my bronzer, I will go to the shade Yodit, and that will also be my second bronzing shade, and it'll kind of mesh the under eye to the contour to the face color, and it just kind of gives me a nice all over flush of warmth. When that's done, I'm just gonna brush away my bake. Don't need to bake for like hours. And once that's all set, I go in one more time with my MAC powder and just kind of make sure there's no lines. Like, I hate lines. Going now into my blush, I use the color Dura. So once that's there, I learned this trick from TikTok. Forget the TikToker. If I find it, I'll link his Instagram down below. But he used like a white eyeshadow, and I'm just using the Zaz from that same palette. Like, this palette does everything for me. And then I will just kind of press it under my eye just to add and give me a little bit more brightness. My nose contour, I just kind of use whatever's left on my brush, pinch it, go up and down my nose, dust it with blush. Perfect. From here, I don't usually go in with highlighter anymore. It's just not been something I crave. So I'm just gonna set, and then I might go in with a little bit just to kind of balance everything. Not something super shiny, but just like a nice glimmer. So it's like, ooh, you know what I mean? I went in with the color Gleam from this this palette. Same thing from Winter, is really cheap, but like really pretty. And then I just put that on my cheekbone, just kind of wherever I highlight. I put a little bit on my nose, just my finger to do that. These lashes, they're actually from my brand, and they are, I believe they're 28 mm. These are long. but I love them. We're going to line my lips, and this is just the MAC lip liner in Chestnut, and this has been my go-to lip color, especially with this kind of glam. So I always overline my lips just a tad. I love that look of like a plump look, almost like I got injections just on the top. I just love it. It looks really good on me. Then I'm just gonna go in. As you can see, Charlotte Tilbury is my favorite. I picked up 3 things. This I got in Vancouver when I went on vacation. These 2 I got just on a spontaneous trip to Sephora. But this is in the shade Pillow Talk Intense number 3. It's like a really pretty nice nude. And it gives me like, just look at it. You know what it's giving, okay? So this is the finished base. I'm gonna go do my hair and change my outfit up a little bit, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. Honestly, this is literally what I've been doing. You can alter it to you and like what you feel is best. Like you can switch the lashes, but in all of my looks on Instagram and stuff, this is the base that I've been doing, that it just sits. It just looks delicious, you know, delicious. Like it's giving money, it's giving, you know, yeah, you know, yeah. I just love it. And like the under eyes will not move. Like obviously you're gonna crease, like that's natural, your under eyes have creasing, but if you mix this concealer and this setting powder from Charlotte Tilbury and MAC, it's not going anywhere, especially if you have similar skin type as me, like normal to oily. It will not go anywhere. Definitely give it a try. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you have any video ideas for me. If you love this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and follow me on all of my social media platforms that will be on the screen and linked down below. Looking to start bringing you guys vlogs and stuff because I work a lot and I'm trying to include my work life into like my whole online persona, whatever, so that like everything kind of be there and I can be killing like 10 birds with 1 stone instead of just working and like not like going MIA for months. But I'm finally in like a good headspace where I feel like I'm motivated, I can do all these things, and I can put all that content out for you guys. There was like a comment I got I think 4 months ago, and I'm gonna put the comment on the screen, but this girl's so sweet and I was feeling like so like in a rut literally with all my content and stuff like that. And I filmed a video that day but it never made it to YouTube, but she commented be consistent and don't give up. Bro, I needed to hear that. Like honestly, shout out to you, thank you. This video is actually dedicated to you because that comment made me so happy. I'm like, people actually like watch my YouTube videos and subscribe. So I'm gonna keep making videos for you because that was really, really sweet. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.